Survival House Network.
What's up, freaks?
It's been a while.
It has. We apologize for that, too. Been a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Lately.
Yeah, it's been, I think, a month or so since our last...
God, well, no, it was fucking December, man. It was our end of the year.
That's right.
End of 2011 show was the last one. Oh, it's been too long.
Yeah, man. So, what's been going on, man? Anything?
Well, one thing I do want to mention. I don't want to get too fucking serious or anything, but like I said, a lot's been going on, and I did want to thank everybody. I lost my brother, my younger brother, back in January, and I wanted to thank everybody for all the any kind words. I know a few people posted something on the Behind the Mask Facebook page and stuff, and. Even if it was just something as simple as saying a couple kind words, or, there were people that sent cards and donations and stuff like that. So just want to take a second and thank everybody for that, man. It really meant a lot. So thank you, everybody, for that. And moving on.
Yeah, nothing new here, man. Been getting over being sick for the past month, which sucks.
And we're really bringing it down at the very top of the show.
So you kind of know why we both are kind of at a commission right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really updated a whole lot. Apologize, but we got lives too, so bear with us here, though.
Life happens, man.
That's right. This show we're going to be reviewing a film called Grave Encounters.
Yes.
Vicious Brothers?
Vicious Brothers, yeah. Kind of found footage ghost movie. So we'll sink our teeth into that one here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And, one thing we do definitely want to mention right here at the top of the show is next month, March 25th through the 27th.
Yeah,
am I right there?
Or 23rd to the 25th.
23rd, Jesus Christ!
Wait, it's one of those.
It is 23rd through the 25th.
Yeah,
yeah. I need to get my facts straight here, for fuck's sake.
That's no problem.
March 23rd through the 25th, Columbus, Ohio, Horror Hound Weekend. We will be there.
We will be there. We're still, figuring out how we're going to get there, but we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. The hotel's booked.
Yeah, hotel's booked. We got tickets.
And,
Thanks again to Nathan Horrorhound for promoting us with some passes.
Yeah. Press passes into the show so we can do some coverage, hopefully talk to some people, and just kind of cover the whole event. And
and we'll definitely be updating the Twitter and everything like that. We're going to be, of course, chilling for a few days in a hotel and shit. So
so we'll keep you all posted on the Twitter, Facebook page, all that shit.
And if you end up coming down, hit us up or on the page or email us.
Come have a drink or a lot of drinks with us, because that's what I plan on doing. Danielle Harris better get a restraining order filed.
Oh, good. Lush is going to lay it thick.
I'm kidding. But it's gonna be a fucking blast. And Danielle Harris is gonna be there. Pam Grier.
That's the one I'm really looking forward to talking to.
Pam Grier.
Pam Grier, man.
God, how many fucking stories could she tell?
Exactly.
Her and Elvira, I think, are co-headliners, because there's a whole kind of women in horror kind of theme to this thing. But Stuart Gordon's gonna be there. Doug Bradley.
Norman Reedus got added.
Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead and Boondock Saints.
Yeah, which I know Goose is really excited about Norman Reedus being there.
Marilyn Burns from Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Patricia Tallman from Night of the Living Dead 90.
Yeah. Monica Kenna, she's I don't know.
Freddy vs. Jason, Night of the Demons.
Night of the Demons. I don't remember Devil's Advocate. Was she was in that?
I don't remember her in that, but I would go back and take another look, though.
Oh, exactly. The Castle Freak himself, and then
Castle Freak. And
also, Day of the Dead little reunion looks like.
Yeah, Savini.
Yeah.
Lori Cardell.
Corey.
Corey Lardell.
Which was Corey Feldman. But,
Lori Cardell. Anthony DeLeo.
Mm-hmm.
Savine.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. So, yeah, hit us up. You guys are going to go or not. But
yeah, I cannot fucking wait. Everybody should go to this because it's going to be fun. And, I mean, that's just like the fucking tip of the ice. I mean, that's just the celebrities that are going to be there. But there's going to be all kinds of shit. There's going to be screenings, movie screenings. What was a couple of Desktop Holocaust they're going to do?
Yeah, they're going to do that one. God, there was another film that I've been wanting to see.
There was one called Rage.
Rage, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a kind of a slasher flick.
Yeah, they're gonna be showing some pretty good flicks. I'm really excited for those.
And then, I mean, of course, they have like all their after parties. I'm sure they do like Q&A type of deals. And, just all kinds of shit, man. So it's going to be a fun weekend.
And yeah, if you can't make it out to that one, we're really going to try to get to the next one too, because it's going to be I think it's like a Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
There's something like about Terminator 2. Yeah.
I want to say they did release. Who did? Michael Biehn, I think, is going to be there.
Yeah.
They said he is for sure, but that's the only one I think they released so far.
He wasn't even in Terminator 2.
No. So hopefully we get some. Edward Furlong, of course, and Arnold himself. Yeah. You never know.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll keep you posted on that one for sure. We also wanted to touch a little bit on. Let's see, what are these? The Rondo Awards.
Rondo Awards. Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of saw something on all over Facebook from Exploited.
Exploited, yeah, the Exploited guys.
And then also we looked who was nominated, and they were nominated, and also Profondo Cinema, which are really good friends of the podcast, Exploited and Profondo.
Yeah, so, all them guys.
Go over the Rondo website and throw them a vote or whatever.
Yeah, what is that website? Do you have that handy?
God, I'll look it up right now if you want to jump into something else.
Yeah, we'll get that website to you here in just a minute. But yeah, we could talk about how we went to go see The Innkeepers a little while back. We went to there was a local single screen theater here in town, and they were doing a week long run of The Innkeepers, and we went and saw it opening night, and the Lush was a little basically living up to his name that night. Snuck in a few nips into the theater, the little shooters.
Yeah.
Downed a couple of those inside the theater after I had already downed one of them before the movie. And then I snuck over to the bar before the movie started and had a shot and a beer. And I don't know why I felt the need to get all sauced up before this one.
I was actually a little sauced myself. I was drinking martinis before I left. I don't know if you guys saw me.
No, I think I showed up maybe after you finished your last one or something. But yeah, so we got into the movie, and I don't even remember at what point it happened, but I ended up falling asleep. That's the first time that's ever happened to me in a movie theater. I mean, I fall asleep at home watching movies all the time, and that's not saying anything about the movie itself. Because I've fallen asleep watching some fucking great movies at home.
Well, some people would say Ty West. I mean, he's too fucking
sure. Oh yeah, I mean, he's Mr. Slow Burn.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what I saw of the movie, I liked it. It wasn't that I hated the movie, and I definitely am going to give it another day in court.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out again for sure and see the whole thing all the way through. But I know. River, you said you guys really liked it.
I really enjoyed it. I like House of the Devil a little bit better, but I love the characters in this film. It was really slow. It was slower than House of the Devil, let's just say. But it was. It was different, but I really enjoyed it. And
you say slower than House of the Devil, it's going to put the nail in the coffin for a lot of people, right?
No,
there.
That's understandable. It's not a movie that I can revisit a whole lot. Let's just say that. But, which is similar with House of the Devil, but I just really appreciate what he's done for independent horror, Ty West, and actually bringing the old school horror back to
and he you can't say that he's not an original filmmaker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing his own thing, and I got to respect him for that. I enjoyed House of the Devil also.
Yeah.
what was his feature before that?
The Roost.
The Roost. I did not care for.
I don't like it either.
And that one was actually a little faster paced, but I just don't think it. I don't know. It wasn't gory enough, and I don't know. I'm not going to go. We talked about that on episode 2.
I forgot we did a review on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to revisit that at all. Yeah. So yeah, we checked it out. I can't really say too much about it because I did fall asleep, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, I did. I was awake long enough to see that Kelly McGillis was in it.
Yeah.
She did great from what I saw.
Take your breath away.
She did. I mean, she's looking a little haggard these days. But
I like that silver hair she has now.
Yeah,
just gets me hard.
I mean, you can see how many years it's been since Top Gun. That's for sure.
I call her the Silver Fox.
The Silver Fox, the Gray Eagle.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And another thing from going to the theater, you can see a picture of.
The Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe is taking a piss or whatever. I take a picture for you guys on the Facebook page.
On the inside of the bathroom door.
Yeah, so go check that out. Yeah.
That has led to masturbation incidents in that bathroom.
Exactly.
I don't know about that.
Well, just one. I mean, that was me. But
just one. Just Riverman.
Moving on.
Topic. Did you get that website?
Yeah. I think that's rondoaward.com.
Okay. So, you can go on there and cast your vote. I mean, there's a whole ballot for just a bunch of different movies and magazines, horror conventions, and then, of course, our buddies from Exploited and Profondo are up for Best Podcast.
And there is also a box that says... submit your own or something?
You can write one in.
Yeah, so go ahead and write us in.
If you feel like writing down Behind the Mask, I'm not going to hold that against you either.
But,
there will be one from us.
Yeah, exactly.
No, just kidding. We're gonna be voting for our buddies.
No, I already did. I want to, keep them around. We haven't been around very long, so.
Oh, yeah. But those guys are fucking awesome, so.
Yeah. Other than that, man, trying to think. I did go to the theater quite a bit.
Yeah. I think The Innkeepers was the first time I've been in a while, and I fucking passed out.
Really? So I went to a few movies. I always go to like the 450 movies, like during the week, the matinees at AMC. I checked out The Grey, Liam Neeson, which Liam Neeson, of course, he's great in any role now, but. Wasn't a big fan of the movie.
That's what I've been hearing.
I went with Goose. Yeah, he was. He was the same as me. I mean, it was okay, but I don't know. There was a lot of emphasis on the wolves and not as much on the the surroundings, because I think that'd be the scary part with like the snow and everything, and the blizzards, and you can't see and freeze to death, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But, it was it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not a movie I'm going to watch again.
Yeah.
But. Give it rent it from Netflix or Redbox or something. But.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say it was really like anticlimactic.
Yeah,
like just when you think it's going to start getting good, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
And I don't mind that. I mean, I don't mind the ending. It's the type of ending I usually go for in a film. That one, and then also a Marky Mark film. I went with my brother.
You saw Contraband?
We saw Contraband. It wasn't too bad.
Glad you only paid $4.50 for that one.
Exactly. No, we were deciding what to go to, and there was nothing out. And we're like, Contraband, turn our brains off for a fucking hour and a half. So we did that. And, I enjoyed it. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the director. It was too shaky for my taste, and I was sitting, halfway up. I felt like I was going to puke. But, no, it wasn't bad.
Gotta take fucking Dramamine before you go to the movies and shit.
Kate Beckinsale's in it.
Is she?
Yeah, she plays his wife, when she's pretty... insignificant character in the film, but
I'd say just the fact that she's in it might be worth a rental.
Yeah,
she's never bad to look at.
No, and she's also in the new Underworld, which I was kind of wondering to check out.
Yeah, I want to go see that still.
I'm trying to think of what was the guy's name in it. That's Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh yeah,
he was fucking great in it, man. This guy's so over the top in this film.
Yeah, he's good, man. I like that guy.
Ben Foster. I have a soft spot in my heart for Ben Foster. I like him a lot. Of course, Marky Mark was in it, and I don't know. It was a heist sort of movie, better than The Italian Job. But definitely it's worth a red box. Let's just say that. So
right on.
That's my theater movies I've seen recently.
Yeah, I went and saw Puss in Boots a while back.
What was that? How was that, man? Pretty.
It was good. It was funny. Not as I don't think it was as like sharp and clever as like the Shrek movies.
Yeah.
But me and the old lady, we took our daughter to see it, and that was actually our daughter's second time seeing it. She had taken our daughter once before, and ever since she took her, that's all we've been hearing. She calls it cat boots. She just turned 3, so she's like, I see cat boots. I see cat boots. All the time. So we took her again. It was in the Dollar Theater, so we took her to go see it again. I think it was on her birthday. So we took her to go see that. So that was the only other one that I've seen in theaters recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I have watched a bunch, DVD and Netflix, though.
Yeah.
Get into what we've been watching.
Yeah, sure.
Well, shit, actually, first off, TV-wise,
oh, okay.
I've been watching a fuck ton of Man vs. Food for some reason. There was one day I was just I was laying around being a lazy ass, and they had a marathon, like an all-day marathon of Man vs. Food on.
Yeah.
So I just happened to, get caught in the middle of one episode, and then I watched it fucking all day after that.
Oh, that's a great show.
And it's really good, man. I really enjoy it, and I mean, it's cool to if you do ever travel around the country, it's cool to see those places where you can go and just fucking stuff yourself and find out about kind of those little out of the way places and stuff that you might not visit otherwise,
I gotta say, Adam's probably has an ulcer the size of a fucking grapefruit or something.
Oh my god, I bet, dude, I would not want to.
It's like shit and blood, bro.
Yeah, I would not want to take that dude's shits because I'm sure they are just ridiculous. Yeah, and he's got to in his off time. I'm sure he's got to just be like a fucking vegan or something, like in his off time, Like he's got to and take all kinds of supplements or some shit.
Oh yeah, clean his shit out. I'm sure, man.
Go get his colon cleansed.
Yeah. Probably take his blood pressure right after all of me. That, or, I don't know.
But so yeah, I've been watching that on TV. Movie wise, I did go pick up my copy of Dead Hooker in a Trunk, as I hope everyone else out there did because it's fantastic. I've watched it a few times since I picked it up with a few other people that haven't seen it yet, and it's a really great movie, man. And if you haven't seen it, just go buy it and pick it up, man, because it's a lot of fun, and I mean, it's definitely worth. I think it was at Best Buy I paid like $12.50 for it or something like $12 or something.
Oh, that's perfect.
And and it's awesome because you're supporting independent film. And the Soska sisters, who are fucking... Those dames are all right.
Yeah.
No, they're fucking badasses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to their upcoming flick, American Mary, too, which I think is going to be more of a straight-up horror film. So I watched that one. Dear God, No, which we've mentioned on the show before. I'm going to reserve comments on that one because I think
You got through it all right, or... You said that you watched like half of it. Do you watch?
Oh no, I think that was one of them. I passed out like the last 15-20 minutes or something. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's the movie's it's a trip.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to that.
That's all I'm gonna say about it because I would like to do maybe a show on it, or at least do one of our little discussions on it or something like that. So
yeah,
I'll hold my tongue at that. But what about you?
Well, what about The Woman? You brought that over.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to do a little discussion about that, too.
All right. Lucky McKee's The Woman?
Yeah, Lucky McKee and Jack Ketchum. Yeah, they wrote it. I believe they wrote the novel together.
Yeah.
And then they wrote the screenplay for the film. And Lucky McKee directs it. And that's another one, man. That movie's a fucking trip. And it was pretty, I guess... From what I've heard, it was pretty controversial or whatever. But I recommend it.
Lush brought over a stack of DVDs from the night my woolly dick got hard.
The Woman was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to do a little something about that one too, a little discussion or a full review or something, because I think it deserves it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there was that one. What else did I watch? I Redboxed a few Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
With Jason Bateman, Jason Sudeikis, and Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Is that the younger guy, looking guy, the dental hygienist?
Yeah,
that
Charlie.
Guy's fucking hilarious.
Charlie
too.
is fucking awesome. Yeah, that guy rules. He's funny as shit, and It's Always Sunny too.
Yeah.
No, that movie I was a lot better than I expected it to be. It was really, really funny.
Kevin Spacey's just so over the top of that, too. I love that.
Oh,
of course, Aniston is just,
Oh, dude, some
Fox.
Some of the shit that comes out of Jennifer Aniston's mouth in this movie is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's extremely hot, in my opinion.
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. She just, it sent her hotness, way over the top.
That's right.
Because I wanted everything that she was wanting him to do to her. I was like, raise my hand. I'll do it.
Yeah.
This guy right here. Come on.
Right in front of the old lady.
Yeah. Giggity, giggity. Let's go. But yeah, that was a good one. And then I also watched Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star.
Yeah.
With Nick Swardson. It was a Happy Madison production. I think Sandler and Swardson both wrote it together. Really, really goofy movie. Stupid funny. I did have I got to admit, I had a big shit-eating grin on my face after the movie was over. So, I mean, it's good. Just shut your brain off and fucking just laugh at it.
Swardson's pretty fucking funny, though.
He's fun, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be for everybody. I wouldn't recommend, sitting down and, watching it with your significant other or something, because if they're like mine, they're going to be like, oh, this movie fucking stupid.
Yeah. I try to get the approval for the red box, and she wasn't having it. So
yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was a fun movie. Like I said, just turn your brain off and fucking laugh at it. Don't take it too seriously. If you just want to have kind of a good time for an hour and a half, check it out. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then the other was Drive, and I'm not going to say anything more about that.
Yeah, I think we're going to do something about that too. Yeah, I picked that up, Drive up on Blu-ray, and we're going to have a little discussion about that too.
Yeah.
But what I've been watching is Netflix. They have some great cartoons on there, man. I've been watching fucking Bill and Ted cartoon.
Yeah,
dude, I love those Bill and Ted cartoons.
Yeah,
I mean, they're fun and educational,
right?
Because they go back in time. I get to learn about all these great philosophers and what have
Historical figures.
Historical figures, yeah.
Should have let us watch it in school. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think one was on, I don't know, Van Gogh or something. Or
what year were those?
90, I think.
Was it 1990?
Yeah, 89, 90.
Yeah, shit.
But
I'm still in school then.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I've been checking out. Yeah, I checked out the first season of that, and I think there's 2 seasons. But those are streaming, and also Inspector Gadget cartoons, which of course I grew up on those. I love those, and I was I think I got through a couple seasons, and then I was at work one day. I was fucking stocking milk in the cooler or whatever, and I was thinking, I was like, why? What would happen if fucking Inspector Gadget didn't have fucking Penny and Brain, dude? He'd be fucked. He'd be fucked, dude. Because he had that superhero that tried to join up with him, that fat dude with glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, Penny and Brain do all the fucking work.
Yeah.
What if they want to take a day off or something?
Yeah.
I'm not going to help you against Dr. Claw.
I know, right? And Dr. Claw, he had such a hard on for catching Gadget. Why didn't he go after Penny and
exactly? Dude.
Why didn't he make that more of his vendetta?
And he obviously knew about Brain and Penny. I mean, I would think. I mean, Brain follows him everywhere, so.
Yeah. But he just had a big hard-on for catching Gadget.
Yeah.
Next time.
Gadget. Next time.
I'll get you, Gadget.
That fucking cat, man.
Yeah.
But, I've been watching those cartoons.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I've been on a big cartoon kick. I wake up, the first thing I do is fucking throw on a cartoon, on my... my iPod or something like that, and just watch a cartoon on Netflix. Cause I don't know why, man.
While you're eating your Frosted Flakes?
No, just laying in bed.
Laying in bed.
Yeah.
Nice.
First thing when I wake up, and then that gets me up. But, I've been checking out numerous... I've been on a big, romantic comedy kick lately. Yeah. And I've checked out, a shit ton of those on Redbox. Picking up, I don't know. I saw one with God, who was in that? Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling.
Oh, what was that? Crazy Stupid Love?
Well, it was a pretty good movie. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Stuff like that, and I don't know why I've been getting into those lately, but been checking out new things.
Hey, to each his own.
I watched Bad Teacher, and that movie was fucking horrible.
Was it really? Oh man, dude. I was kind of stoked about watching that.
It wasn't that funny. No. Cameron Diaz can't be comedic at all. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Jason Segel's in it though.
Yeah.
He's hilarious, of course, but. Yeah, I watched that. Overboard, I saw that on TV.
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Yeah.
Dude, something about that movie, I can't, I turn to it, I can't turn away from it.
One of those you just got to stick with it now.
It's amazing. And then I'm always like, crying in the end when, the mom's driving away and the kids are banging on the limo.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, go! Yeah, and then at the end or whatever, when, they jump overboard and, meet in each other's arms, it always makes me misty. But, yeah. Sorry, that's my homosexual comment of the day.
Yeah. Now, Riverman's going to go have sex with a man.
But, that's pretty much what I've been watching lately.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's... one other thing that I've been watching for quite a while now. I only have 2 episodes left of it, which I'm very sad about, but Twin Peaks, man.
Yeah.
Such a weird... I remember when the show was on, originally, and I've caught, a couple episodes here and there. I think they were showing it on, the fuck is that channel? Chiller?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Mm-hmm. I think they had showed it on there a few times, and I caught a couple episodes. And then I saw that it had come on Netflix quite a while back, and started it from the beginning. And, God, what a goofy fucking weird show that is, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But I love it because I got so sucked into just all the characters in this little town. And, it's a cool little, because you just get, if you're like me, you can just kind of lose yourself in it, and so it's been, it's kind of a cool little escape, it's kind of taking a little brain vacation and going and being a part of this just off the wall little town for a while, and it's a cool little show, man. I definitely recommend it if you've never seen it, and if you're into, it was created by David Lynch. So if you know anything about David Lynch, it's going to be strange.
Yeah.
It's a great show. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm extremely sad that I only have 2 episodes left. I wish there was more.
Come on, Lynch, put out more.
I know. Well, he did make the show was on I think in 1990.
Okay.
And it only went for 2 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
And then got canceled. But then in 94, he made the film Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. And that was basically like a prequel to the series. Because most of the series is, investigating the death of Laura Palmer. Mm-hmm. And you end up finding out, who killed Laura Palmer. And then the series kind of goes on a little while after that. But then he decided to go ahead and make a film about all the events leading up to Laura Palmer's death.
Yeah.
Which the movie, I think it was, I don't know, kind of 50-50 as far as if it was well received and not. And I think, some people really enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't. I did see it once, but I think I was pretty hammered.
Yeah, and, I was the same way when I saw it.
Yeah, it's a weird movie.
It is.
That just goes without saying, but I definitely want to watch it again now, especially after watching the series all the way through. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to go back and watch the film again, Fire Walk with Me. If you've never seen Twin Peaks, man, give it a try. Not for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, lastly, sorry, I want to throw out there last night I checked out Paul, which is that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost flick.
Yeah, the Alien.
I love this film, man. It was great. The voice was from, Seth Rogen did the voice.
Yeah.
It's about an alien and 2, they're coming from Comic-Con.
Were they kind of UFO nerds?
2 British nerds, coming from Comic-Con that want to... travel around and check out Area 51 and Roswell, New Mexico, all the hot spots for aliens, and end up picking one up. And dude, this movie's a lot of fun. There's a lot of great actors in it. Mia Stallard, Oh,
looks like she's been in Ethiopia because she looks like she's starving, for Christ's sake.
Jesus Christ.
She looks like she should be on the fucking, will you help this child? Holy Christ. Sorry, Mia, you're gorgeous.
Jason Bateman was in it.
Eat a fucking steak, Mia, for fuck's sake.
That is horrible,
Sorry,
dude. It's a young girl, dude.
Man.
Jane Lynch, dude, she's fucking hilarious.
40-year-old virgin, she was funny. Role Models, she
Role
was
Models,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
I loved her in Role Models.
Yeah. Dave Koechner was in
Dave
there.
Koechner, yeah.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman was great in it.
Yeah.
He was pretty damn funny.
Bill Hader. Sigourney Weaver was
Sigourney Weaver, yeah. She played the evil.
Oh, that's
evil
right.
witch,
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
But I love the ending though because it's like a classic E.T. ending, like the exact same, like shot for shot E.T. ending.
Nice.
And then at the end, like the ship is gone. They're just still looking in the sky, and then they start looking at each other like, "What the fuck do we do now?" You know, like what now?
Yeah.
And then it just ends. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, check out Paul if you're into the Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, which those are great films. But
is that Miss Daisy from Driving Miss Daisy? Oh no, that's that little girl. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm done messing with her now.
No, she was Mia. No, she was only in it for a short time, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just saying she looks like the old lady from Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, okay.
She looks real frail and fragile and old.
I'm trying to think of who is the main girl. She's in Saturday Night Live, isn't she?
Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig.
She's funny as shit too.
She is. Yeah, she was in Bridesmaids or something.
Bridesmaids. Yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
I think she was in. I still haven't seen it either. MacGruber.
MacGruber. I haven't seen that either.
I heard that was pretty funny.
I'd like to check it out.
Stupid funny, but
yeah. I think she's pretty hot, actually. Yeah.
She can be. She totally can be. Yeah.
She's in some other roles too, minor roles, movies. But other than that, that's the last thing I checked out. But
right on. All right. Well, shit. Should we?
Let's roll into a break.
Roll into a break and
let's do it.
Whoa! New Line Cinema presents an awesome, ripping, totally stoked.
Get on with it.
New movie, Surf Ninjas. It's the story of these kids who get booted from their country by this evil dude.
That was then.
Now they're growing up in L.A. But and their life's one major vacation.
Just got a waxy old man-to-wave friction-reducing vehicle. Surfboard.
But some gnarly ninjas give them a blast from their past.
Those boys die tonight.
So they gotta split with their one-eyed guru. Your Highnesses. Huh? And go back and save their country. Which is cool, because they meet this mystery babe.
You want to go to the mall sometime?
And like one dude gets these superpowers. One can see the future in his Sega game. And one's a geek.
There's dynamite here. We'll throw it at him. I got one. 1, 2, dudes.
And now they gotta fight the righteous fight. And basically kick some. You gotta see Ernie Reyes Jr. Rob Schneider.
He can get a job as a sushi chef, no problem.
Wild Thing Tone Loc.
Brothers don't serve.
And Leslie Nielsen as Colonel Chief. In a film by Neil Israel. Surf Ninjas.
I love the part when I was like, Sorry.
Welcome back.
What's going on, people?
Yeah.
Gonna kind of roll into. We're gonna start off with a little bit of a discussion and then roll into our review of Grave Encounters. But the discussion is going to be relating to Grave Encounters. Mm-hmm. We did want to kind of mention, just as kind of just another part to the talk about Grave Encounters is, what kind of the movie is based on is all these reality kind of ghost hunting shows.
Yeah.
It's been a big thing, you know, over the past, 5 years or so, maybe a little bit longer. I know, like, the big one, I think that really kicked it off was Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters,
on Sci-Fi, and they've been doing it for, 6-7 years now? Mm-hmm. Which we just found out recently. Did you see the new one? Grant is leaving the show.
I was just going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
I saw somebody posted something on Facebook.
Yeah, he's leaving the show. He's done. Yeah.
Why did you get fed up with this? Fuck this.
He didn't say he didn't come out and give any specific reasons. He said for him personally it was time to walk away. So he's just done, I guess.
So I don't know.
So
it's gonna be Jay and then who?
Fucking Steve and Tango, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like Steve a lot.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much the only one I like.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's going to step up and kind of take Grant's place now, and Tango's going to have to jack somebody else off. Or
yeah, maybe it wasn't sucking him up good enough or what.
Yeah. Giving Steve roadhead on the way to an investigation or something.
Chris wasn't giving it up. What's her name?
Chris Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the Ghost Hunters International.
Oh,
now.
is she? I always liked her.
She's fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, we always see her at night, but
yeah, only in the night vision. Yeah.
Yeah. What the night vision looks like? Yeah.
Everybody looks good in night vision.
I know. Exactly.
But that was the one to kind of kick it off, I think, and from there it was just like a fucking litter of
Paranormal State, was that next? Do you
Paranormal
think?
State was. Oh, it was not.
Maybe that was first.
It was a few years late. No, it was a few years after Ghost Hunters.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. But yeah, that just kind of started the whole kind of reality ghost hunting revolution on TV. There's been a shit ton of them. Of course, Ghost Adventures, which Grave Encounters closely resembles, I think.
And is highly my favorite ghost show out
Definitely.
there.
It's the most entertaining, I think, for sure. And they usually catch some pretty wild shit on there, man.
Yeah. And hate him or love him, I love Zach Bagans. I think he's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the whole team.
They're all pretty fucking entertaining dudes.
And the thing I like about that show though is they're actually just the three of them. They don't have a camera crew and shit like you said in the beginning.
And that's one thing that always bugged me about like Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
Was somebody would say, "Yeah, I'm going to go down into this room by myself." Like, you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
There's a fucking camera guy there with you, so you're not by yourself. Fucking act like you're being like a tough guy, Like, you got somebody in there. There's at least one other person, probably a sound guy, too.
Yeah.
So there's probably one or two people in there with you. But, so Ghost Adventures, they started out as like it was like a 1 hour or 2 hour special.
Yeah, it was a documentary.
Yeah, a documentary on the I think it was on the Travel Channel.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to think. Wasn't Bobby Mackey's? Was it?
No, they were in Nevada.
They were in Nevada. Yeah,
it was like that old western town in Nevada or something like that. I don't remember what it was called now. Was it Golden, Nevada, or something like that?
Yeah, because I know they're from Nevada. So
yeah, and they ended up catching some pretty wild shit like that. See, like a brick or something, it just picks up by itself and flies across the room, and they caught it on camera.
I think there was also maybe a 2x4 or something that moved, or
all kinds of shit.
It was pretty crazy, but I think I rented that about a year ago, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and that's what kind of kicked the whole thing off for those guys. I mean, from there, they got they got their series from that.
Was there any other shows? Oh, there's like Celebrity Hauntings. There's like tons of like haunting shows out there.
Celebrity Ghost Stories.
The Haunting was my favorite.
Haunting on
that
Discovery
was
Channel, yeah.
But I think that was only like one season or something.
They started doing one on Sci-Fi. It was called Paranormal Witness.
Oh, really?
It was pretty similar to The Haunting.
Yeah.
Or A Haunting. But in Paranormal Witness, they actually would show some like actual footage and stuff that these people had actually captured.
Oh, really?
Which was pretty cool. That was my only bitch about the A Haunting. Was
all reenactment.
Yeah, it was all reenactments, and they show people like they say we got this on video. I'm like, well, fucking show me the actual video then. I want to see it.
Kind of like the Unsolved Mysteries ghost ones, which fucking creeped me out, man.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a few of them that I try to go back and find, but
it's funny. Fucking Unsolved Mysteries. They still show it on. I I think it's on Lifetime.
Oh, really?
And it's got that, you know, who Dennis Farina is, the actor. He was in Snatch. I know you know him if you saw him. He's got a mustache.
Okay. Is he hosting it or what?
Yeah, he hosts it. And it seems like they're fairly newer, but all of their stories...
I did see one of those.
They still look like they were from like the 80s or like
shot
early
back
90s.
In the 80s.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like,
I love that old footage.
Oh, it's great.
Maybe they're still running the old ones. They're just they just threw a new host.
Just a new host. Yeah, maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know.
I did see that. That's fucking great.
But it threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this was new. Why are these all old reenactments?
Man, that was, yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's totally cool, though. But anyway, you know, and then there was, Paranormal State.
Yeah.
You know, with the college kids.
I've only seen a few, from Penn State. But
yeah.
It wasn't bad. I mean, that was...
It was okay. You know, it had one of my favorite, you know, some of these shows will have, like, you know, psychic mediums come in.
Yeah.
Had one of my...
Those are crazy.
Had one of my favorites of those fucking guys, fucking Chip Coffey.
Oh, yeah?
Did you ever see that dude? I don't know if he's gay or what, but he's, just, the guy's so animated.
Yeah.
And he's really, really funny. And they'd bring him in and, you know, on their investigations, and he'd do his walkthroughs and shit like that, which there is, you know, kind of a nod to that in Grave Encounters also. But yeah, he ended up getting his own spin-off show called, what the hell was it? Paranormal Kids or something like that.
God,
where he goes and tries to help these kids out that are, you know, they think they're psychic and they see dead people and shit like that. And he tries to go help them work through that. And he, like, actually takes them on an investigation, like, to see what they can pick up on and shit like that. I don't know if that's even still on, but he got his own little, spin-off show. And, there was one other one. What the hell was it on the Travel Channel? The Dead Files.
Okay.
You ever watched that?
Okay. That's the one that comes on right after Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, and it's not so much like a ghost hunting thing. It's like this psychic medium.
We
chick.
hate that fucking bitch.
She's kooky.
Dude, I watched that show. I'm not a fan of that show. I remember you saying you liked it, and I watched it too. I just can't get over it. Like, okay, there's a detective and a psychic medium trying to catch paranormal activity.
Well, they're just trying to figure out, I guess, like what...
how they really died and everything.
Well, like people have questions about what happened in their home.
Yeah.
So she comes and she does her walkthrough, and like the two, like they're partners. He's a former cop for the NYPD.
Yeah.
And she's, you know, a psychic medium, and they don't talk for the whole time that they're doing this investigation until the very end. And at the very end, they sit down with the client, and she reveals what she found, you know, what she picked up on, and then he reveals what he found through doing his investigation as far as, you know, looking through county records and talking to, you know, former residents or what have you, like a cop would, you know.
Sure.
And so then they come together at the end and kind of see what all matches up. And a lot of times things fucking match up pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy, but I agree that chick is kind of a kook, though.
Those mediums are so over the fucking top, though, man.
You know, and I'm sure they fucking punch it up for TV too.
Yeah.
You know, they make it way more dramatic. I mean, yeah, she's like,
I could feel her in the room.
Yeah, her hands start shaking and she's like rocking back and forth and fucking. I'm doing it right now, but you can't see me. I look like fucking Adam Sandler. Yabba dabba doo. I like my red hooded sweatshirt. Yeah.
Typical Adam Sandler voice. I love it.
What the fuck am I doing? Holy crap. So, yeah. There's just... It's been a fucking assault of those kinds of shows. And there's really only a couple of good ones, I think. Ghost Hunters, I was really on the verge of just not watching anymore.
I can't watch it anymore.
Because they started getting, like, what was it, the Real Housewives of Atlanta on there and shit. You know, having all these, like, fucking stupid celebrity guests and shit. Like, Meredith Vieira was on there one time. I'm like, give me a fucking break. The one that I did like was Meatloaf. That was
Meatloaf
funny.
Was on there?
Meatloaf was on there, yeah. He was all jazzed. Like, he was fucking just... over the fucking moon for it, dude. It was funny.
Well, wasn't there an episode of, I don't know, maybe it was Ghost Adventures where, like, R.A. Mayhoff and... it
was Ghost Adventures. R.A. Mihailoff.
who Who else was that? Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder, and then one other guy. They were like, what are they?
They had their own
Hollywood Paranormal.
Hollywood Paranormal,
yeah. They got their own thing, but yeah, they joined the Ghost Adventure guys.
That was kind of cool. I mean, kind of cool to see the Leatherface and Jason.
Oh, totally, yeah. I mean,
stuff like that.
A hell of a lot better than the Real Housewives of Atlanta, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it just seems like we've been getting a fucking barrage of just all these kinds of shows, you know, and I'm glad, the ones that suck obviously are failing because they're not sticking around. I haven't seen Ghost Lab.
What channel is that even on? I don't know.
Is that
Discovery?
I think it was
or something?
on Discovery, yeah.
That's probably why.
So, yeah, I mean, they are what they are, and I think, the good ones are going to stick around.
Kind of like all the pawn shows now.
There's all kinds of those.
Hardcore Pawn's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I do watch a lot of Pawn Stars. I know History Channel just started one called Cajun Pawn Stars.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
I haven't watched that one yet.
It's pretty good.
One thing I did really get into, it's not really the same, but in the same vein as Storage Wars.
Yeah.
On A&E. Fucking love that show.
Yeah.
Barry Weiss, the guy with the white that fucking dude cracks me up. I fucking love that guy.
Barry Weiss.
Barry Weiss. Old fucking hipster dude. He's fucking cool as shit.
No doubt.
But yeah, I've been watching a lot. But yeah, I mean, any fucking show that's a big success, you're going to get 17 fucking spin-off, or just other shows trying to be like it. And, that's been the case with these paranormal shows.
Oh, yeah.
So, I guess...
kind of brings us to the fucking...
All that being said, yeah, that kind of brings us to our review of the film Grave Encounters.
Found footage, which is pretty popular, too.
Yeah, another found footage film. Yeah. It was directed by the Vicious Brothers, and I believe this was their debut feature.
It was,
as far as I know, starring Seth Rogerson.
Sean.
Huh?
Sean.
Oh, Sean Seth. What the fuck am I looking at? Here, let me take another drink of beer and let me try starting that over.
Yeah, he played Lance Preston.
Yeah, Sean Rogerson,
AKA Zach Bagans.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Ghost Adventures, you're going to see a lot of similarities in Grave Encounters.
But yeah, I just want to jump into something really quick. Like, there's a point in this movie where he's talking. I'm not even looking at the screen. I think it's fucking Zach Bagans on the screen.
Yeah.
They sound exactly the same.
Oh, I remember when I first saw the trailer for this film. I mean, immediately I was like, Ghost Adventures.
Yep.
Like, that's what they're doing. So yeah, this Sean Rogerson is in it. Juan Reidinger, Ashley Grisco, Mackenzie Gray, and Merwin Mondesser. There's some other cast members, but it's just Ghost number 1, fucking all that shit. Ooh, exactly. How about Luis Javier as the gardener? That was great.
Oh, the fucking gardener.
Yeah, the guy.
The gardener that they fucking pay off.
They pay him off. Yeah. They're doing their, when the movie first starts, it's really like the intro of the movie is the producer of the show talking about, kind of what happened. He got a tape from these guys, really liked it, so they started filming shows. And
in their, 5th or 6th show, right?
This was, the 5th or 6th show, and he gets this tape back, and basically this tape is what you see in the film. It's the found footage. But yeah, so once the footage starts rolling, it's just like you're watching one of these reality shows, really. Because, I mean, they're going along, they're doing their interviews. I mean, you do see some of the stuff that, they cut out, all kinds of, they find a gardener working at this abandoned hospital, just taking care of the grounds and stuff. And they ask him if he's ever seen anything strange, and he, no.
The Mexican gardener can't
Mexican
speak
gardener,
like English.
No. And so they're like, wait a second. They give him $20. They're like, here, just make something up. And and so then they cut, and then they roll into this interview. He's like, I've been working here, and he had only been working there for 2 weeks or something.
2 weeks.
He's like, I've been working here for 10 years. And they're like, have you ever seen anything strange? He's like, yes, I see a ghost over there.
Over there. He just points over there.
Yeah, and they're like, an outdoor apparition or something like that. And they just make a big deal out of it. Yeah. So it's, I mean, there's really funny moments like that in it.
Well, the first half is kind of like poking fun at all these reality TV shows.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I really enjoyed about this was it was part like parody, and then part found footage movie. You know, like, or it was both of those things combined. Like it was really, really cool because they were kind of making a parody in their own way, but then it gets serious. You know. So that was pretty cool. But it's, this group of, what is it? 3 guys?
3 guys.
Or is there 4 guys?
No, there's 3 guys.
3 main guys, and then that.
Yeah, TC. You had, the medium.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
Houston. Sasha was the girl. And then you had, Matt, which was he an IT guy? Yeah, he was one of the IT guys.
Yeah. Tech dude. And then, Lance.
Of course, Lance,
Yeah, the host.
A.K.A. Zach Bagans.
The other thing, part of the parody aspect of it was when Houston, the medium, shows up. Just when he gets out of the car and just like looks up at the building all serious. Dude, I fucking laughed my ass off.
And then like the first part where he walks in or whatever, I don't think they're filming yet. He's like, I can feel a presence or something. And then Lance is like, don't even start or something like that.
Yeah. Like, no, just wait. Save it. But there was, in the beginning, there's some really, funny moments, like genuinely funny moments, I thought. And it's almost like, it makes you wonder, like, man, I wonder if some of these shows are really doing.
I'm sure it's pretty accurate.
Paying people off to elaborate, on stories and shit like that, So they end up getting, it's like an abandoned insane asylum or something, right?
Yeah, which is a real insane asylum, too.
Yeah. It was up in Canada, right?
Yeah, I believe it was in Canada,
yeah. And extremely creepy looking location, dude. Like, this hospital where they shot this thing is creepy as hell. I mean, the atmosphere of it, once they get in there and things get going, is extremely creepy. And, so I mean, they get in there, we're not going to give too much, I don't want to give really anything away past the, some of the comedic stuff and the parody stuff. But things do start picking up for them, they're getting frustrated a bit because nothing's happening, but then things do start happening and they start rapidly picking up.
The funny thing is they go into it thinking nothing, of course, is going to happen.
Right.
Like,
and they make several comments to that effect.
Okay, go to the doorway and get a couple dust shots so we can use them and pretend like they're orbs.
Right.
That sort of thing they're pretty much saying
right.
to you.
There's
a few different things that they said like that, which made me crack up a little bit.
Yeah. But, things really do start happening to them, and it starts getting a little crazy, and then you're just on this kind of fucked up little odyssey with them through this hospital. And there were some things that they did with this that I wasn't really expecting.
No.
It was pretty cool the way that they kind of set it up, with basically, I don't know, all I'll say is these people, they can't get out,
Yeah, it's like a maze.
Yeah, they just cannot find their way back out of this hospital. And there's some really cool things that they do with that. It's
a haunting, and then it kind of turns demonic. And then towards the end, it just fucks with your head.
Yeah.
Let's just say they start tripping out. So
yeah, it gets pretty wild. There were a couple of things that I've seen done before on, there was one thing in particular, I'm not going to say what it was, but there was one thing in particular that I have seen on like a, it was a video on YouTube. That was
really?
Supposedly of like a haunting or whatever.
How to doctor it.
And they actually, it was a fake ghost footage or whatever. And they actually, another show on Sci-Fi, what the hell is it called? Fact or Faked, Paranormal Files.
Yeah.
There was a video that they watched on there that they, were potentially going to investigate, but they immediately dismissed it as a fake. the things that they did in that video from YouTube, there was one thing in this movie that was like exactly the same. Yeah. So there was a couple places where they didn't break new ground. I mean, some of the ghost stuff with like the face, like, I don't know what you would call it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a scream mask almost. Like a weird, like...
If you've seen The Exorcism of Emily Rose...
Or the Ring type of thing?
Yeah, sort of,
something like that. I don't...
It was really like Exorcism of Emily Rose, where
they...
when she looks at somebody and their face just like, like drops down, and
I know what you're saying,
their eyes go black and their mouth drops, It was kind of that thing, I don't know, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. So that wasn't really anything new. It's definitely fucking creepy looking. I mean, really creepy looking. But it wasn't really breaking any new ground.
One of the guys that gets possessed. I think he's on the ceiling or something.
Yeah,
he looks creepy as fuck.
Oh
man.
yeah, there's definitely some good, solid, creepy moments in this, I thought, and there's definitely at least a few parts that'll make you jump.
Yeah,
kind of.
I was going into this with no expectations.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. If you like the ghost shows, it's kind of right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you watch like any of those like paranormal type shows, you'll definitely enjoy this. Mm-hmm. I would think. And then if you're into found footage movies, you'll enjoy this one. I would think. I think it's definitely worth checking out. I watched it with the old lady.
Yeah.
And she's not a huge horror fan or anything like that, but she said she liked it more than she thought she would. So if that's not a fucking ringing endorsement, I don't know what is.
Streaming on Netflix too. So
it is.
Watch it for free.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's pretty convenient to check out if you have Netflix. Definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, and found footage, of course, hit and miss with some people. We really get off in found footage films. I mean, I do. You do too. Occasionally.
Yeah, there was a time that I had kind of cooled off on them for a little bit because there was just so many, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over it. But I've been getting back into them lately. I mean, I guess the fact that I wrote a short film called Found Footage, I kind of had to kind of get back into the swing of that. But yeah, so I definitely think especially since you can watch it on Netflix. If you have that, check it out. Even if you don't have Netflix, if you see it at, I don't know if they carry it at any video stores or anything yet, but it's worth a watch, man. I definitely think. As far as a rating,
I'd give it maybe 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at with it too. About a 7 out of 10 on that one. It was, I felt, fairly solid. Mm-hmm. Flick.
It was one of the better found footage films of last year, I thought.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
and it just had a lot. It had a lot of different kind of aspects to it, and I really enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. Like I said, like kind of the parody aspect, and then it got serious.
Yeah, it's like two different films because I like both parts of the film. I mean, they fit it in pretty nice.
This is Spinal Tap meets fucking Blair Witch Project or something. Yeah. Yeah, so it was, they're poking fun at what they're doing, but then they
have to take it seriously.
Then they get serious, yeah. So yeah, definitely give it a watch. Check it out. Let us know what you think. If you thought it was cool or you hated it, fucking hit us up on the Facebook or the email or whatever, and let us know your thoughts. Yeah, that's our thoughts on Grave Encounters. We probably, I guess, just roll into a break here, and then we'll fucking gather ourselves, because I think we both just totally brain farted right there. We will gather our thoughts, and we will come back, and I don't know, we'll talk about something else or close the show. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Yes.
It's Alan. He's such a dear boy. Oh, this is Jeffy. He's so full of fun. Oh, this is Anya. Isn't she just the sweetest thing? And this is their new friend, Smedley. They're giving him a party. It's his coming out party. Oh, the children are having such fun. They're laughing and laughing. And it all began here. one foggy winter's evening.
1971. Oh. He ought to be ripe. It's party time. It's the shank of the evening. My friend Orville and I are having cocktails in 10 minutes at my island cottage.
Alan, you're not really going to take that thing back to the cottage.
I, Alan, take this body.
Man, welcome to it. You deserve everything you're getting.
There's no business like show business like...
And I think, in time, we may get even closer. I'm going to take your scraps and feed them to my dog. Well, that's all right. Just keep a stiff upper lip.
Oh, yes, they had such a wonderful time. They laughed and laughed and laughed. That is, until Orville's friends dropped in. Then they screamed and screamed and screamed. Children had such a lovely time. It's too bad nobody ever told them children shouldn't play with dead things.
Well, that was a great review.
Yes.
I think. I mean, it's pretty brief, but...
Yeah.
We don't want to... It's the type of movie you can't give too much away.
Exactly. We don't want to get extremely in-depth on that one. Just because you kind of... Yeah, you don't want to be... You don't want to know what's going to happen. You want to go in there fresh, man.
Yeah, it's a found footage film. I mean,
yeah. You don't want to know what's going to happen, so... but yeah, check it out. And one thing we...
wanted to talk about the website...
Yeah.
Which we'll be updating here, hopefully, fairly soon.
Yeah, the website's going to get a major overhaul here. It's going to be a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
We've still been trying to add as much content to the existing website as we can, just to kind of, keep everybody interested, basically. Yeah. We hope you guys haven't lost interest. So we're trying to keep the content coming on the existing website, but I would say hopefully within the next few weeks.
Yeah, I would hope next few weeks. It should be done by, let's see, third week in March, right before we go to Horror Hound.
Yeah, see, that's our goal, is to have it done, at the very latest just before we go to Horror Hound, because obviously once we go to Horror Hound, we're going to be pimping our website to every fucking person we meet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's there are better things coming on that front. We did want to let you guys know that it's going to look really nice, I think.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Yeah, and it's going to be pretty, I think, user friendly and shit like that. So definitely stay tuned for any updates on that. We'll definitely keep you guys posted on the Facebook or the Twitter or whatever, and just kind of let you know where things are with that. But better things are coming.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, they are. They're coming. We're working with, I think, some good people that really know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because as far as that shit goes, we don't. But these people do, and I think they're going to do a real good job for us. So, thank you to them for helping us out. So yeah, it's going to look real good, and like I said, we'll keep you guys posted. So
one thing I wanted to say is I wanted to talk about Titanic's coming back in 3D in the theaters. I was joking.
Are you kidding me? Oh man,
I want to drag you, Lush. You've never seen Titanic, so.
Are you serious? Is it really? It's coming back in 3D?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Wow.
In the theaters, so I might have to drag you. You've never seen it before. I love that movie, man. It's such a great movie.
You know what? I take pride in that.
Why?
I want to be the only man in the world that has not seen Titanic. God. I just hate it. Like, when it came out, everybody made such a big fucking fuss about it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to see that movie. And you know what? I even went out, because that was, God, we were out of high school when that came out, weren't we?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. No, 97.
Oh, yeah. No, I guess not. So I went out, when that came out, and I bought a shirt that said "The boat sank, get over it."
Awesome.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck that movie. But, no, I've had people, like, offer me money to watch that movie.
Yeah.
I'll give you fucking $20 if you sit down and watch it.
I'll pay for the IMAX 3D, and I'll buy you popcorn. But
yeah, we'll see what happens. I might have to sneak in some more nips.
Nah, I know you'd be falling asleep in that if you can't handle the innkeepers. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I did not know they were doing that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Craziness.
Trying to cash in on everybody, just like the whole Star Wars.
Oh, you know, God, yeah.
That's
Jesus
back in theaters.
Christ.
Episode 1, which is a piece of shit.
Talk about beating a fucking dead horse.
I know, man.
Jeez, a horse that died back fucking I don't know when.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like a big fan of Star Wars, but I don't hate on it. But like, really, come on. Like, it's like George Lucas needs a new car. Let's put this out in 3D now.
Well, I mean, I don't like Star Wars either, but I can respect the Episode 3, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, the original.
The first 3 fucking suck.
Yeah,
they're pieces of shit.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like every so many years we get a fucking re-release of these goddamn movies, and it's just like oh, fucking Lucas needs some fucking extra scratch for something, or like. So let's just re-release this. It's
what does Lucas do? I mean, does he sit in his fucking man cave?
He just sits on his ass and he fucking re-releases these movies. He's like, it's a digital remaster. I remastered it twice.
Remaster my own movie, fucking dumbass.
I remastered it twice, so it's even better now.
Yeah.
You won't notice it, but it is. And then we just changed the music in one part and added one more scene, so you should probably pay fucking $13 and go see it. Fuck you.
Well, I guess it's better than most shit that's out right now. I mean, there's some really awful shit out now.
Yeah, I mean, at least they're not fucking remaking it. It's not like a remake.
But it's still a piece of shit, Episode 1.
Yeah, that was the only one I saw, actually, of the newer ones.
Was it?
I didn't see Episode 2 or 3.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah.
No, you're not missing much.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I was just like, I know how it ends up.
Yeah, exactly. Why watch any of them?
I know where it goes.
I saw the last one.
I don't give a fuck what Darth Vader was like as a little kid. Fuck him.
He's a mean bastard.
Yeah. Well, I know how he turns out, so who gives a shit?
Well, what are you looking forward to, like, release-wise?
God, man, I don't know. There was a couple, like, action flicks. There's one, that Safe House with Denzel. I know. I think it's been kind of getting mixed reviews, but I thought it looked pretty cool. I've been kind of want to check that out.
Yeah.
There was another action flick. What was it? Act of Valor.
Dude, yeah, I've been seeing a lot about
starring,
that.
like, active Navy SEALs or some shit.
That's a Tom Clancy book, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I just saw it at work or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like some of the action sequences look like really fucking... The way they shot it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of curious to check that one out. I think that comes out... as we're recording this,
that comes out next week.
Yeah, this upcoming Friday, the 24th or something.
24th, yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of curious about checking that one out.
Ooh, Day of the Dead in 3D.
Oh, is that the fucking remake? Yeah, that's the remake Day of the Dead.
3D Blu-ray, dude.
Yeah, the remake Day of the Dead in Blu-ray 3D.
God, I've never seen it, and I don't want to.
So it's going to suck out loud. It's going to suck right in your fucking face.
Isn't the Ving Rhames in that, dude? I can't stand that.
I think he was.
Fucker.
Yeah, I don't know why you hate Ving Rhames so much. I like Ving Rhames.
Dude, I hate him, dude.
Really?
He's only good in Pulp Fiction, man.
He was great in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And I mean, Mission Impossible, he's okay, I guess, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind him in most shit I see him in. He was funny as like the big gay firefighter in Chuck and Larry.
Oh God!
Did you ever see that now pronounced you Chuck and Larry?
I think I've seen parts of it.
He was like in the closet, and then he ends up coming out, and he's just like this gigantic black dude that ends up being like a flaming homo.
Who's that fat dude that's in it? Is
Kevin James.
I was watching some stupid Kevin James movie the other day.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
It's called like fucking Zookeeper or something.
God, yeah. Oh, pretty much almost every movie Kevin James does is fucking
It's
stupid.
horrible, yeah.
I was never a big fan of King of Queens.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
I like it.
Like Jerry Stiller.
Jerry Stiller's funny.
Jerry Stiller's fucking funny as shit and whatever. But.
And what's her name? The broad in it?
Leah Remini.
No, that's not her. I'm talking about Stacey Carosi.
Stacey. Yeah, Leah Remini.
I know, but I call her Stacey.
Oh, yeah, you still call her Stacey Carosi. Oh, fucking Saved by the Bell reference. Yeah, gotta love it.
Super Shark.
Filth to Ashes. That sounds interesting.
Yakuza Weapon.
You know that one. It looks like a Machine Girl.
Okay.
You know, just with a dude.
Yeah.
He's got a big like machine gun on his arm.
It's about the fucking Yakuza. That must be pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Is that how you say Yakuza or Yakuza?
I always say Yakuza.
Oh, because I was watching. God, what was I?
Well,
watching?
if you're watching, like, if it's one of those like, Asian guys saying it, he's like Yakuza.
Yeah.
Yakuza.
Deadliest Warrior. I don't know if you ever watched that show.
Yeah. I've seen
that. Pretty cool. I remember the Yakuza were on there.
Yakuza.
I don't know. They're
cut the fish.
Cut the fish. Oh God.
Asparagus.
What the cut the fish?
I always gotta bust that one out. Cut the fish gonna come out of my asshole. It's gonna be a rat. One thing I was kind of stoked about. Walking Dead is back for the second half of the second season.
How did we not think of that? Walking Dead.
Yeah, that one's back. And I hear that we are promised, because I know a lot of people have been kind of disappointed that there hasn't been like a ton of zombie action, And I think a lot of it, like, in the first season, there was a lot more of the zombies in the first season. Mm-hmm. So now in the second season, they were trying to set up the characters a lot more.
Yeah.
And get to know the characters a lot more in the second season. Which, the zombie stuff that they have had has been cool, though.
Yeah.
Like they have had some, like, kind of memorable zombie moments, even if it was just one part in a whole show.
Yeah.
Like the zombie in the well or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
There was memorable zombies in the first season, too. But,
Bicycle Girl, Melissa Cowan, who we talked to.
Yeah. There's
the convention out here. Sonia Thompson was the other one. Yeah. They were both featured zombies in season 1. Which, I don't know, did we ever post those interviews?
I don't know, dude.
We got a couple, like 1-minute interviews with them. We'll have to post those just for the hell of it.
Just for,
We'll throw them up on the website.
Yeah.
I know we used the sound bites, but... It was, there was really nothing to these interviews. But
it's like, how can you interview a zombie from fucking Walking Dead?
Whatever. They were super nice.
No, they're cool, We're just asking about, like, makeup effects and shit.
Yeah. And, Melissa Cowan, I think, was definitely, like, one of the more noteworthy zombies from season 1.
Yeah.
The chick crawling around with, like, no lower half or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I believe she's selling autographed... photos or whatever. I think she posted something about it on our Facebook page. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Yeah, you can.
I don't know how much they're going for, do you?
I don't know.
Pretty penny, huh?
No, probably not.
No.
I'm sure she's a reasonable woman. I would imagine so. I don't think she's gonna break your balls over an autograph picture.
Some cuttlefish?
Maybe you could sit down and have a nice meal with some cuttlefish with Marissa. Christ.
Oh, sorry guys. It's just
one of those nights.
Little inside joke. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, and shit, we God, it's been so long since we've sat down and done one. I think we're just getting all goofy now.
Yeah.
We are not disciplined tonight. Okay, I'll stop being racist now. Jeez. Asian stereotypes.
Yeah, new film I kind of wanted to maybe shout out is the new Christian Slater movie.
Oh, yeah. Playback.
Oh, God, how I missed Christian Slater.
I know, I'm glad he's back.
What sewer did he pop out of?
I don't know. Yeah, no, this
looks kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's a flick done by a guy named Michael A. Nichols. This guy has fucking ran the gamut in his career.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done tons of TV. I think what most people would probably recognize him for is he was Jim Morrison in Wayne's World 2. You know, when Wayne has all of his dreams and shit. That's what most people would probably recognize this guy from, and he's the director of this film, Playback. Yeah. He wrote and directed it, but he's done. I mean, he was. I don't know if anybody remembers the show Silk Stockings.
Oh yeah.
It was on USA back in the 90s. He was in a couple episodes of that.
I keep mistaking that for Red Shoe Diaries. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Was that that was an HBO show?
I think that was HBO or Showtime or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, he did
Nikita and all that.
Yeah. He did. What else did he do? La Femme Nikita.
When I was a kid, dude, I always watched wrestling and then La Femme Nikita afterwards.
I remember I always snuck out to watch Silk Stockings because there was always fucking hot chicks on it.
Yeah, we should try to YouTube some fucking Silk Stockings episodes.
Definitely.
But
I'm up for it. What the hell?
God, man.
I lost my train of thought. Yeah, no, he did all kinds of TV, like Equalizer, fucking all kinds of shit. And then he's directed, I think, like 5 films. And he's written a few. I mean, he's done a lot of producing. I mean, this guy, he's done fucking everything.
Yeah.
So this new one, he's got coming out. It's called Playback. It's got Christian Slater in it. And it looked to me like, I don't know. I know a ton of people haven't seen the Poughkeepsie tapes because it never got an official release, unfortunately, because it's a great film. I don't know why it never got released, but it looked like a mix between the Poughkeepsie tapes and like The Ring or something like that. It had like a supernatural kind of kick to it too. And it looks decent. You can...
it looks pretty... Yeah, it looks like...
It's released by Magnet, which... Fucking Magnet has not done us wrong for a while now. I mean, they put out Hobo, 13 Assassins, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. They're putting out Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie coming up next month. Just tons and tons of stuff, like really good stuff. There was an older one that I've always really liked called Murder Party. So all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, the fact that Magnet is putting this one out is giving me hope for it.
And,
it's going to be good.
And the fact that I'm a Christian Slater fan.
Yeah, Christian Slater.
I mean, a lot of people might not like him, but I mean, I'm a huge Broken Arrow fan.
Yeah, Broken Arrow. Yeah.
No, I really do, dude. I loved Broken Arrow.
That was the kind of the reuniting of him and the chick from Pump Up the Volume.
Oh, yeah.
Pump Up the Volume, I fucking loved. Dude.
Yeah,
great fucking movie.
No,
fucking.
That and Heather. Was he in Heathers?
Yeah, he was in Heathers. Yeah. Yeah, he's done some good shit. I got no ill feelings toward Christian Slater.
No, he still looks the same though. He like never ages.
I know. What the fuck? What's his deal?
I don't know. Must be
rubbing his own jizz on his face or something. Fucking never ages. You rub your own cheese on your face, and
then you get some cuttlefish.
You eat the cuttlefish, and then you look beautiful.
That's right. Yeah, this show's kind of a hodgepodge, but, towards the end at least.
I'm scared to know where this would even go if we kept going any longer. So we might just want to call it a show.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say was, always hit us up on the email behindthemaskpodcast@gmail.com.
Yes.
Whatever you want to say, or you want us to put something on the show, or promote something. You want us to promote something on the show?
Yeah, if any of you have any projects that like you're working on, or if you just want to tell us how much we suck, or whatever. I mean, we definitely want you guys to become more vocal and become more of a part of the show.
And even if you just want to like bullshit with us, on like Skype or something, our Skype name is
we that was one thing that we were
Behind the Mask Podcast is our Skype name. So
I know you and Goose had a little discussion about that film Tree of Life, which I just saw was nominated for Best Picture now. But you guys had a little discussion with what was his name, John from the UK about this film. So we were looking at, maybe wanting to do that, have little discussions with listeners and stuff about different films or different topics or whatever. So if there's anything that's on your minds that you would like to talk about, drop us a line, hit us up on the Facebook or the email, and we'll try to get something going. Yeah,
and then we can set up a Skype chat or something, and maybe record a discussion with you, which would be really fun.
And that leads me into another thing about the website too. Is once we get the
forums or
once we
message boards, whatever.
Right, exactly. Once we overhaul it, we're going to get the forum up and running and message boards and shit like that. And we definitely want you guys to sound off. And if there's a film that you want to give everybody your thoughts on, feel free to kind of write your opinions on whatever movie. If there's a movie you just watched that fucking blew your socks off, you feel free to put your thoughts on there. So we'll definitely keep you posted once that stuff is all up and running. But that's kind of the things that we want to get going here in the future. We want you guys to become more of a part of it.
Yeah.
Let us know your opinions on everything. Like our friends at horrorhappyhour.com and like the guys at Exploited and Profondo and all that. What the bottom line is just about getting the horror, not even just horror, but just, getting a film community together. Yeah. Whether it is horror, exploitation, whatever you're into,
We're into everything. So.
Yeah, and that's our deal is we're into fucking everything. So
I don't know so much about like anime shit, but
yeah, and
I'd check it out if you wanted me to.
Oh yeah, if you saw some fucking anime flick that fucking made your dick hard, or your pussy wet, whatever, let us know and we'll try to check it out. So yeah, we're up for watching fucking anything, and we literally have watched fucking a lot of shit. We've sat through a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
So if you guys have a recommendation that you think was great, we're more than willing to check it out. Make yourselves more involved, man. Be vocal and speak up. We want to hear from all you guys.
If not, if you don't want to respond that way, hopefully on the website we'll have some comment section posted, and
we'll have message boards up there and all that shit. So
whatever you guys want to do, but
we will keep you posted on that.
That pretty much sums up this episode.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we got coming up next, but our new show should come out a little sooner, I'm hoping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might, maybe, I don't know. We'll probably do another show before we go to Horror Hound. And then the next, we might just do a bunch, like kind of a rapid fire type of thing, like while we're at Horror Hound, we'll,
just throw some shit out.
Yeah, we'll just start throwing a bunch of shit out there or something and
see what floats.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking I don't know. I'm looking forward to doing like a Gonzo fucking style horror hound experience.
I wish we could shoot in there. We should bring the VHS camera. That'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
But I'm sure they won't let us.
Yeah.
There,
no, and that was one thing that we did talk about was kind of maybe like documenting our trip out there, and we can't shoot inside the actual convention, but we can shoot in the hotel lobby and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Which I've heard that some of the celebrities, they'll come out and they'll drink in the hotel bar, and so who knows what we'll fucking get into.
But with that, lead us out, man.
Yeah, you have been listening to Behind the Mask
with the Riverman
and Lush. Keep it sleazy.